that section right down there. Hey guys, sorry I've been away on the trails and just staying to myself mostly again. I've got more questions here that I wanted to answer. I guess I kind of didn't answer these from the last time, so a couple of you had sent some emails. I'll just do this real quick. Crew HC, by the way, guys, you're doing fantastic at the Notchless Ember. You guys should make videos. I know you're private, you're kind of like my friend Kim, but you guys definitely should be making videos. Anyway, one of your questions was, do I believe that extraterrestrials were responsible for early man's development when it came to friction fire, as if they had coached them? I would have to say I do believe that there are other, I guess you could say races on different planets. I believe there are extraterrestrials. Do I believe that they assisted early man or woman with, learning how to do or passing on the knowledge of friction fire to them? Me personally, no. I just believe that early man probably discovered friction fire by accident. And I believe the Notchless Ember was probably the very first friction fire ember ever. And it was discovered by accident. They probably freaked out, didn't know what to make of it, but they were so quick to think we can use this. So I believe, yes, it was the first. It was a hand drill, most likely. They were drilling with a solid piece of, wood into a piece of wood for whatever reason that day, and they made an ember. And I believe that to be the first, form of friction fire ever. The other questions were, what do I think about thumb loops? And I think I've answered this before, but if not, I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out again to my friend Brad. His channel is known as Flint Striker. I'll include a link in the description below. Brad has what I believe to be the best version of the thumb loops for the hand drill, and he calls it an actual thumb thunderhead or a thumb loop thunderhead or something like that, relative, I guess, or relevant sort of to, or similar rather to your thunderhead that you would use for the bow drill. And I'll include a link in the description and in the comments below to his video over that. And I think you guys should check that out. I had a discussion kind of sort of related to that to my friend Mark Chandler about it. And I'm going to go ahead and shoot him a message and let him know that, you know, that video is out there. So if you guys want to see a really good video over thumb loops, check out Brad's video. Another question I had was regarding the notchless Ember, I guess, as far as why do I like doing it so much? Oh, that's simple, because I don't have to cut a notch. And if I've got a proven set, a working set that I've been using, I can get more embers per divot than I can if I've got a notched divot, if that makes sense. You know, it's just less material, you know, but it has to be a proven working set, you know. I mean, do I still ct notches? I believe I've already answered that as yes, I do. Let's see. Someone asked here, are there any survivalist bushcrafters of an African American heritage out there that I could link up with? And I'm like, oh, absolutely. First off, I'd like to mention this. Have you seen any of the African Bushman videos online on YouTube? And there are television programs too. I mean, these guys do hand drill, survival skills, hunt, and live off the land. In my honest opinion, they're only true bushcrafters on the planet. That said, I'm going to go ahead and give a special shout out to my friend Rudy, the Urban Aboriginal. Now, Rudy has one of the oldest and probably best primitive and survival skills channels out there. He's phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about him. I mean, he's amazing. He actually studied and has multiple certifications from Tom Brown Tracker School. Now, I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but he spent time there. He also goes out and he practices survival skills, primitive skills. He's got really cool videos. One of my favorites is a video in which he makes a primitive fishing kit. And he makes the fishing line out of dog bane and actually catches a fish with it with a primitive hook that he's made, and he processes it with stone tools. So yes, there are, and they are some of the best bushcrafters on the planet. So don't feel like that it's isolated. So yes, people of African American heritage, they do practice these skills, and they do have channels, and they do get out there and camp and go hiking just like anyone else. Don't let nobody tell you any different. Don't feel out of place, you know. Also, I'd like to throw a shout out to, I can't remember her name. I believe she goes by Afro Vivalist. And you guys should check out her channel. But she's more of a prepper, homesteader, survivalist. And she's actually been on television shows. I can't remember the name of the TV show. I'll have to try to look it up and see if I can include a link to that in the description. But I'll include a link to her channel in the description below. But anyway, I got to close for now, guys, because this video is getting far too long and I've got other things I've got to do. Catch you on the next one.